In 1992, the computer engineering program was introduced here at the National Engineering University and created its first graduates with 22 students in 1995. 3 decades ago, ang computer engineering program ay mayroon ng 798 enrolled students for the academic year 2021 and 2022.
For years, the computer engineering program is committed to deliver an excellent job opportunity that provides quality of education that attains objective in producing the alumni to create an innovations in a competitive edge of Philippine computing industry. No wonder why the CPE graduates of the said university gives a wide expertise to their respective fields, making the university proud and high.
As part of the continuous commitment to the industry, we've invited a graduate from 2019 of CPE program. We are here to understand her experience to the said program and how her skills and ability have helped her for the computing and coding industry. From Rosario, Batangas, let us welcome, join us, explore, and intrigue the CPE world of Engineer Donna V. Hosmilio.
So, ayun, hi again. It's nice meeting both of you. So, I am Engineer Donna Hosmilio. I'm 26. I am from Rosario, Batangas. But I am currently staying here at Fairview, Quezon City because of work. Currently working as package consultant at IBM. I've been working here for 1 year na, I think 1 year and 4 months. 1 year and 4 months, something like that. As a package consultant or as a consultant. Eldest, so more about me is I'm eldest child among 3. So I have younger sister and younger brother. And my mom or my mother was from Oriental Mindoro. And my dad yun, from Batangas, from Rosario, Batangas. So, dun lang din kami nagstay or tumira dun sa ng tatay ko. Ayun. But I grew up at Oriental Mindoro since I was born there. Of studying, dito ako nag-aral or dun ako nag-aral sa Batangas. Every after aral lang or every after the school year, I am staying at Oriental Mindoro. So, until yun, mag-college. Nung mag-college, so that's when I started living on my own since nag-dorm ako. I'm living with my sister since nag-work na rin siya. So, ayan, dalawa kami dito sa bahay. Ano pa ba? Ayan, yun lang naman siya. Wala akong ibang kasi work lang and yan, work bahay. Or something tungkol sa akin. One thing is that hindi ako magaling sa directions. Yun lang. Medyo lito ako sa left and right. Hindi medyo, lito ako sa left and right. And until now, sa pagstay ko dito sa Manila, naliligaw pa rin ako. Ganon kalala yung problem ko sa directions. So, totoo talaga siya. Hindi ko alam. Dati parang hindi ako naniniwala. Pero nung nag-try na ako, nahihirapan ako talaga. Naliligaw ako. Umabot sa point na kailangan akong sunduin ng tita ko or kamag-anak kasi wala na, naliligaw na ako. Yun. Yun lang. Something fun fact lang. Ayun.
So, bilang panganay, the pressure is on. The higher the dreams, the higher the struggles. However, Engineer Hosmilio have faced different challenges in life. Ang tanong, masaya kaya siya sa kung anong nakukuha niya ngayon?
To be honest, yes. Though, have to be real na yung stress talaga nandun. Pero generally speaking, if you're going to ask me if I'm happy na I'm a software engineer, let's say, or I'm a computer engineer, and what I have right now, or ano yung mga nakuha ko, ano yung mga nagain ko from past experiences or past work, previous jobs, Yeah, I can say na I'm really happy kasi nakaya ko or siguro gano'n na nga, nakaya kong makipagsabayan at a young age. Merong iba na they need to show or they need to prove na ganito na ako katagal sa work ko. Ito na yung experience ko. Kaya ang nangyari, ganito na yung age ko. Let's just say na kasi may experience ako 5 years, 10 years. So from graduation ng college, which is, kasi I graduated 20 years old. Yeah, I think 20, ganon. So, kung ang pag-uusapan is yung experience, so kailangan mga 25, 26 pa ako para may ma-prove ako, ganyan. Kung yun is mag-work na ako agad pagka-graduate, what if wala, 'di ba? But on my case, it's not really that consideration or hindi siya yung na-consider, but yung profession ko, what I am capable to do, what are my skills, and regardless of the exposure to the work or to the other companies. Like, I don't need to prove na, okay, I'm exposed dito sa company ko ng ganitong years or ganitong yan. From the moment I started, let's just say, it's already my advantage that I am a computer engineer, especially sa work na pinili ko. So, ayun, yeah. I am very happy. Lalo nung sad yung pandemic, okay? Hindi siya maganda at all. Hindi, sobrang hindi. But, I am one of those who do not need to deal with problems na mawawalan ako ng work, wala akong kinikita, because I can work at home. Or yung kaya kong gawin sa company, kaya kong gawin sa bahay. As long as I have yung mga need, like the device, the internet, and so on. So, ayun, 'di ba? That's one thing, that's one consideration from the moment I started up until nagkaroon ng problem. Hindi lang naman for me, but for all, nagkaroon ng malaking problem na wala namang gumusto. Pero having said that, I am a software engineer or a computer engineer. Hindi ako naapektuhan. Tuloy-tuloy yung work ko. I was able to support myself kung ano yung wants and needs ko. And at the same time, I was able to provide for my family continuously.
What a great start for our guest engineer for today. Being a computer engineer who takes software engineering, it is bound to have a flexible time frame and a flexible working area. The higher the salary, the higher the demands. But not all engineers are engineers at first. So, Engineer Pasmita, we are curious. Does CPE your first choice for college degree?
No. First dream job or course to take is in line with police. Or yan, Navy, sundalo, ganon. Tapos, the story behind it is that, kasi nung bata pa naman tayo, ever since bata pa tayo, di ba kinder pa lang or nursery, anong gusto mo paglaki? Ganyan, di ba? Gusto mo maging nurse kasi ang ganda ng uniform, ganon. Yun yung ano ko noon, nurse. Tapos nung lumaki na ako, nung hindi na ako bata, meron ng yung mga palabas na horror sa TV. Kasi hindi naman kami ganun hindi kami mayaman. Kasi hindi kami mayaman. Wala kaming internet, wala kaming magandang phone, wala kaming desktop or yung mga lumang computer, ganon. So, paano ko maiisip? Yun din yung sigurong iniisip ko na paano ko siya maiisip na gusto ko yun, wala nga kami. Wala kami nung time na yun. So, wala akong idea na ito pala yung kaya niyang gawin, ito pala siya. So, ako, kung ano lang yung napapanood ko sa TV, which is yun lang yung meron kami. Tapos yun na, ito na, may mga horror na. So, ayoko na pala mag-nurse. Ito na yung mga mumu or dugo-dugo or patay-patay, ganyan. Ayoko na pala. So, nung nasa right age na ako wherein I can decide what I really want. Ayun na, police or military, ganyan, Navy, Coast Guard, basta something like sa government or serving other people. Tapos, ayaw naman ng parents ko. Kung paging masama din yung tingin nyo sa mga pulis, pero nakagisnan ko na kasi siya na pangit na yung image ng mga pulis. Hindi lahat, pero 'di ba? I know you guys also have the same encounter na okay, kurakot yan or ganto-ganto sila. Kahit nung bata or high school pa ako or nung nag-decide na ako, yun na yung ini-imply ng parents ko sa akin. Yun na, ganun na yung tingin nila. So, ng parents ko lang, okay. So, ano na lang natin sa bahay. Baka kasi mali masabi ko pero yun na yung tingin nila. So, sabi ko, sige, hindi na lang pulis, sundalo na lang kasi talagang literal na magsiserve ako, ganyan. Gusto kong magsundalo. Sabi nanay ko, ano naman gagawin mo doon? Ang liit-liit mo, ganyan. Ibabala lang daw ako sa kanyon, mga ganyan. Yung sa nanay ko naman, di wala akong suutan, ganyan. Hanggang sa, nag-usap kami ng father ko na parang, tay, gusto ko talaga na to. Sabi niya, ayaw niya. But, he gave me siguro parang ganun. Nagbigay siya ng kondisyon na, okay, kung gusto mo talaga, sige. Pero, tumapos ka muna ng isang course. Isang BS course. Wala akong maisip. So, sabi ko, wala pa akong maisip. Pero sige, baka naman, di ba? 4 years or 5 years, gusto ko pa rin pala talaga. Kasi sabi niya, give it a chance. Baka mamaya, ngayon mo lang gusto. After nun, ayaw mo na.
As per her father, magtatapos muna siya ng isang BS course bago niya matahak ang pagiging pulis o sundalo. And then, Engineer Josmilio selected Lyceum of the Philippines University to be her first college institute. However, her mother insisted na ang kukunin niyang course doon is BS Tourism and our engineer felt dismayed. Ayon sa kanya, she is not completely confident and hindi pa completely dalaga to comply to the standards of BS Tourism in that particular era. As a graduating student noong high school, Engineer Josmilio is worried kung saan nga ba siyang university papasok. Luckily, she had friends. They have selected Batangas State University Pablo Borbon to submit their requirements. Unexpectedly, the same day they took the examinations and as a blessing, nakapasya sa dito. Isa itong malaking tagumpay para kay Engineer Josmilio dahil meron na siyang college university. However, dito rin magsisimula ang kanyang tunay na buhay bilang isang kolehiyala sa isang inhinyerang universidad.
Kaya mo masasabi or kaya sabi na hindi ko pala talaga siya gusto at first kasi irregular student ako. Simula first year, ganun kalala. Hindi ako proud pero parang ganun, pero parang hindi. Irregular ako simula first year. So imagine mo, simula first year hanggang pag-graduate ko, I took up the computer engineering course 5.5 kasi I'm a regular student. So, ayun. Hanggang sa, na umabot na ng second year. Sabi ko, lilipat ako pero umabot na ka ng second year. Hanggang sa, eto na, aakyat na kami sa Alangilan. Tapos, as I said, yun nga, hindi si engineering. Tapos nasa engineering na, hindi naman si computer engineering. Iba naman. Which is, nung time ko, ang mindset ko, kung saan malaki yung kita. Yun. Payaman ako. Joke.
Mindset po, mindset.
Kasi, nung second year ako, sad thing is na-stroke yung tatay ko. So, he need to stop working. So, panganay ako. So, wala kami. Though, kung meron man kami, yung mga naipon lang ng tatay ko from work. Tapos, hanggang sa super, wala na kami. Ganun. Yung mga tita ko na yung nagpaaral sa akin. Yung ninang ko ulit. So, si ninang na ulit yung sa akin. Tapos, ayun. Kaya ang utak ko siguro ng time na yun, doon ako sa malaking kita kasi need ko mag-support sa family ko. Kasi ito yung situation namin. Ito yung situation ng tatay ko. And panganay ako. So, hindi naman ako pinapressure, okay? Pero, that's siguro yung thing na as panganay. Kung may panganay ba sa inyo?
Meron po ako po.
Ayun, 'di ba? Parang hindi ka naman pine-pressure pero yung feeling na wala kailangan ko 'tong gawin, parang gano'n. Ayokong mag-fail, ayokong ma-disappoint sa akin yung family ko as panganay. So andun yung pressure kahit wala naman talaga. So siguro swerte tayo na wala talagang pressure pero ayun lang, nandun yung pressure talaga. Kaya ganun yung utak ko. So hindi ko na lang sasabihin yung first choice ko na major, pero hindi ako tinanggap. Kasi nga, ereg ako. So, pumunta ako sa computer engineering department. Si Sir Jeff pa yun, I think. Tapos, pasa din ako doon sa computer engineering. So sabi ko, dito kaya, habang hindi pa ako tanggapin nung gusto ko. Kasi ang plan ko, kailangan ko lang makaakyat. Kasi nga, panganay thing, pag sinabi ko na hindi ako makakakyat, disappointed family, disappointed yung nagpapaaral. So, kailangan ko lang may panghawakan na huwag na kayo mag-worry. Nagme-major na ako, parang ganon. Okay na ako, huwag kayo mag-alala. Konti na lang, makaka-graduate na ako, makaka-support na ako. Ganon yung thinking ko nun. Kaya, kailangan kong gawin yung best ko para makaakyat. Kasi kung hindi ako makakaakyat, ang ititake ko lang ng subject, isa or dalawa sa buong SEM. Parang ganun, nasasayangan ako. Kaya, ayun, tinanggap ako ni computer engineering. So, yun. Doon na napunta ang aking, hanggang sa nagustuhan ko na siya.
Sa pagdaan ng panahon, the things that we used to hate is now the things that what we love. Yan ang pinatunayan ni Engineer Hosmilio na kaya mong mahalin ang isang bagay as long as you gave your time, attention, dedication to it. Also, we've developed so much confidence, knowledge, as well as an aspiration to continue pursuing our journey. Through ups and downs, strengths and weaknesses, Engineer Hosmilio have surpassed the challenge of being a student. But what makes this degree matter is on how she is now, 3 years after her graduation. That's why, at this particular moment, let us all hear and be inspired on her working experience after 3 years of holding her title as a computer engineer.
The difference between a package consultant and a software consultant.
To make things clear, parang si company naman na nag-decide or tumawag nun, parang sila yung may term about it. So, if for example, I'm going to move from another company, possible is na that iba yung pag-define nila kahit pa sabihin na same yung position na ina-applyan ko. But if you're going to ask me about the difference between the two, is that software consultant, based on my work experience, focus mainly on the configuration or coding. So I am just the person who is behind the machine. So, for example, kung ano yung nakikita ni business, kung ano yung nakikita ni client, then I am the one who configured it. But if you're going to ask me, then who is the one discussing it with them? Who is the one explaining it to them? Who is the one testing what you have configured? Then that's not me. There's another person assigned to it. Package consultant, though hindi naman sabay-sabay, okay? From the word itself, package. So I can be a tester, I can be a functional one, I can be on configuration, I can be on support, I can be client-facing, and then if I will be given a chance, for example, or if binigyan ng task, I can be the lead, wherein I will handle the team and so on. So that is the difference. Based on my work experience, okay, it will not apply to the other computer engineers kapag hindi ganon i-define ng company nila yon. So yung software consultant, it focus mainly on the configuration, while the package consultant, I can work at any field or different field as long as it is working on the same environment. Kung may additional man na applications, it is still related to the project itself.
At Batangas State University, each program have their own program of study or POS, which includes the PEOs or the program education objectives after graduating 3 to 5 years from now. In computer engineering, its PEO states about the competitiveness of their graduates to create innovations in computing industry of the country, as well as the ethical standard practices of each of them. Computer engineering have 5 fields: hardware, software, programming, robotics, and networking. These are the specialties where coding and databases are present. Now, as we speak with Engineer Josmilio, who graduated last 2019, after 3 years in the field, does she really attain the PEO, especially on creating innovation for the company itself? Or so does she contributed or created innovation using her computer engineering degree?
I can say if we are going to talk about the contribution, yes. But if we're going to talk about creating something, I cannot really guarantee that one since isang environment lang naman yung ginagalawa namin. And even though naging part ako ng implementation, different requirements, let's just say, but still, ang end goal pa rin nun is isa. Parang for example, yes, you guys, for example, we created 3 different programs. But still, ang ginagalawa natin is Python. So, I cannot really say na I created something out of it. It's just that I maximize the use of Python to came up with something. Of contribution, yes, kasi I was able to make something or to achieve or to meet the requirements demanded by the business or the client. So if they required me to do this one, to have this thing done by this period of time, then that's one of my contribution as a consultant. Na I was able to provide them what they need. I was able to solve if, for example, they encounter issues or concerns in their environments. I was able to provide assistance, and I was able to work with them even though I'm a technical one. What do I mean if I'm a technical one? Kasi minsan, sa work, hindi lahat, for example, let's just say we're 5, what we're seeing on the screen. The other 2 is not really a tech person or a technical one. So what we are talking about right now, possible is hindi nila naiintindihan. Kasi may mga terms tayo na sinasabi or may mga terms tayo na binabanggit or dinidiscuss na hindi sila familiar. So, me as a consultant or us as consultant, we need to assure na they are getting the point of the discussion and at the same time understand the purpose of the meeting. So that's, I think, also another contribution for the company itself, not only the team, because we were able to gain the trust of the client. So, si client, sure ako na kahit papaano babalik siya. Kung hindi man sa akin, sa company. Kasi, okay, ganito pala mag-work yung mga empleyado nila. They make it easy for me to understand what we are discussing. They make it easy for me to meet the deadline or meet the target dates kasi hindi ko kailangan mag-consume ng time para intindihin yung ginagawa namin. So, I think, yeah, those are the contributions professionally for the company itself, not only the project and the team.
Despite the fact that Engineer Josmilio hasn't created an innovation for her own, ipinakita naman niya sa atin on how she used her degree para makapag-produce ng programs and other demands of the clients. As per se, alin kaya sa mga ito ang best innovation or creation na maituturing niyang best triumph sa kanyang career?
Innovation, there's none actually kasi I am working under the company. What I mean by that is companies are giving their employees naman I want to point that out na companies are giving opportunities naman for the employees to make something. They are open if, for example, tayo as employee ni company A, o meron ka bang idea para mas mapaganda natin to? Meron ka bang idea na kahit outside of the project, it's just you being a consultant or you as a software engineer, may idea ka ba na pwede nating i-discuss, i-present sa iba? Baka pwede natin siya gawin uh, out of shift, na libangan lang natin, but at that may purpose, parang ganun. So, there's none kasi I am working under the company. I am only, let's say, hindi ako makapag-allot ng time para gawin itong bagay na to after nung project ko or after nung work ko. Parang ganun. Hindi ako makapag-allot ng time na mag-shift dito sa gusto ko lang i-innovate and mag-work dito sa project ko na may mga demand din si client. Din ako ng paggawa ng thesis. Pero hindi BSU kasi nga teacher ako nun sa BSU, so parang magko-conflict kasi nagtuturo ako tapos pag gagawa akong thesis yung taga BSU parang, ano ka ba ma'am? Ganon. So ano siya, ibang school tapos masteral na. Ganon. And I was able to make a prototype wherein I installed it at Lobo na it can monitor the health of the mangrove tree. It can read the water level, it can read the temperature, the moist of the lupa, and then the moist ng trunk, ganun. So, I think I can consider it because I was able to make something out of the sensors, out of the Arduino, and ayun. Really, kasi isang tao lang yung nakinabang. Pero I just want to add it na I was able to make it from programming. So, para ma-inspire kayo na masaya pala talaga din ang pinasok ko. Ang course ko, ganun.
Hindi lang innovation na nagpapangat sa isang engineer to her and or his specific field. It came first from the skill, knowledge, and communication to the work at the environment. As a graduate of engineering from the Batangas State University, the university expects us to be competitive at our competitive edge and bring the pride of the university, both local and national level. Now, as a software or computer engineer, thus Engineer Hasmilio improves her social and communication skills using her profession and as well as her mathematical skills after all.
Yeah, is yung pressure na BSU taught me how to handle pressure. So, nung nag-work ako, though different pa rin yun I don't want to sugarcoat na, same lang pala, okay na tayo sa pressure. I don't want to sugarcoat it. Iba pa rin siya when it comes to work, okay? But if we're going to talk about the pressure or how to handle it, I was able to experience it in BSU. Mathematical skills is beneficial pa rin siya. It's just that hindi naman lahat ng client yun ang ide-demand, parang ganun. Beneficial siya kasi what if there's this client na ito yung demand, na ganito yung level ng complexity na kahit gaano ko kagaling in terms of programming, if I don't know the formula, my program is nonsense. It will not give me the correct output. Okay, it will work. No error. Maganda yung UI, let's say. User-friendly yung UI. Pero when I add value to it, when I want it to perform the most important part, which is to compute for something, and I put incorrect formula, let's say. So, diba? It's no sense at all. Parang ganun yung point. Be specific na itong mathematical skills and computer skills or programming skills, we can consider it a different one, but both of them is important. And if, for example, hindi naman talaga mo na-practice din yung mathematical skills, you need to know how should I put it to my programming skills if there comes a point na ito na yung i-demand sa akin. Here's the thing. When it comes to writing or programming, hindi mo siya kailangan kasing i-memorize. Kailangan mo siyang intindihin. Let's just say, hindi mo naiintindihan, pero nakuha mo siya sa internet. And then after nun, gumana siya. If I'm going to explain or if I'm going to ask you as a client na, paano kung ayoko pala nito? Paano kung gusto ko, ito yung kunin mo from dun sa ginamit mo, for example. Di ba parang malulos na tayo na, bakit ko kinuha lang to sa nagko-code lang kasi ako. Di ba? Parang ganun. So, yun yung one of the advice na I want to give is that huwag mo siyang i-memorize, huwag mo siyang step by step, pero understand it, understand the whole process. Na tipo kahit ikaw, pag binutasan mo yung program mo, pag binutasan mo yung line of code mo, alam mo paano siya i-correct.
Engineers, regardless of the degree, should have a good mathematical skills at all since it will be used for everyday basis. Yan ang sinabi ni Engineer Fasmilio. However, in programming, computer-related degrees are focused on how the system works or the code works. Having a mathematical foundation is an extra skill for a code to work at some point. As the clients demand for the coders, they can easily create these demands using major coding at some mathematical skills.
In addition, this skills is an advantage for companies to test our efficiency and skills in our workforce in the Philippine industry. In instance, it is the certifications that we are taking each and every or before after we graduate. These certifications is needed to be a game changer on the jobs that we are looking for. But in computer engineering, what matters the most is being a certified or a registered CPE, as it's like a board examination that will enhance and teach you how to have a skill and expertise in that particular program. Since Engineer Hosmilio doesn't have any of these certifications, does she ever heard of this?
Yeah, oo. Actually, parang college pa lang ako, napapag-usapan na siya. Kasi kasali nga kami dun sa mga org. So, parang ang explain sa amin is that hindi tayo kasi, ayun, that is also, just to add, na medyo, hindi ko masabi kasi engineering pa rin naman. Pero siguro, mababa yung tingin. Siguro straight na, mababa yung tingin kay computer engineering kasi, ay, wala namang boards yan. Tapos, nung time ko pa, hindi siya masyadong kilala. Nung time ko pa, nung sa amin. Kasi yung mga senior ko, umabot ang senior ko lang 5. Ganon kaliit, ganon kaunti. Nag-start lang dumami yun nung batch namin. Yung batch ko, ilan kami? 8 ata kami, 9, ganon. From main, tapos 5 from Lipa. Parang ganon yung namin. Tapos, kaya medyo dumami kasi yung mga senior namin is medyo ireg, parang ganon. Na lahat halos ng subject nila kasabay na namin. Kaya parang nangyari, yung 8 plus 5, 13? Tama ba?
Opo, 30.
Magkamali. Nasa math skills lang tayo kanina. Tapos, yung mga senior ko, na hindi ko lang sure kung ilan, since yun nga, medyo ireg sila. So, or hindi naman sa medyo ireg, siguro may naiba lang sa mga subjects to take na ang nangyari, nagkasabay-sabay halos kami. Kaya dumami kami. Pero siguro kung iisipin, 12 lang kami. Ganun kami kaunti. Imagine nyo, 12 lang kami. Tapos kung halimbawa, wala pang nanggaling sa Lipa, 8 lang kami. Mga irregular pa kami nun Walang sa amin. Ang mga regular nun is lahat ng from Lipa. Yung 5 or 6 ata yun. So, ayun. Ano ang question? Tama ba? Nasasagot ko ba?
Nasagot niyo naman po yung tanong. So to add lang po, kung noon parang sobrang kaunti nga po 5, 6, 11, 12. So ngayon po, for the update namin, ang aming computer engineering po ay more than 200. Trisha, tama ba?
215 for first years. Second years po is last time po is 215 kami in total. Bali, probably around almost magwa 1K din po kasi may 4 years din po kami na 4 sections.
Ang dami, no? Grabe. Samantalang kami nun, parang kami pa yung, alam nyo ba, na umabot pa sa point na sobrang paus na kami nung may, parang yung Mr. and Miss Crush, ganon. Crush ba? Tama ba?
Yes,
Yun,
crush.
kasi pinilit kami hindi naman pinilit, pero parang nung time na yon nagkaroon kami ng representative na si CPE kasi dumadami na. Nun kasi parang yung mga senior ko, di ba? Paano? Konti lang sila, dumadami na. Kaso, yun nga, since babago pa lang ulit nag-aano si computer engineering, hindi siya pa rin talaga totally na-acknowledge. Like, sa event, na nakaka-hurt din naman talaga ako nung time ko na yun, na engineering ko na hindi, let's welcome computer engineering students. Wala kami, tas parang tapos na yung hanggang sa sumisigaw na kami ng computer engineering. Ano namang ilalakas nun? Kakunti kami. Parang pero wala, kailangan namin may patunayan. Computer engineering, parang gano'n. Hanggang sa, yun, nag-sorry naman yung, na, ay, sorry, ganyan. Pero, yun yung sad reality do time na yon. Kaya din siguro, kahit naman ako, di ba, kahit sabi ko nga, hindi ko siya first choice kasi hindi ko siya kilala. Pero, hindi ko siya kilala kasi hindi naman ako techie nga to start with. Bata pa lang ako, hindi ako techie, wala kaming internet. Kaya lang ako makakapag-internet, Facebook or Friendster is magre-rent ako sa bayan. Kasi yung bahay namin or yung school na pinasukan ko nung high school sa bayan, sa mismong bayan ng Rosario. Pero merong malalapit sa amin. Kaso ewan ko sa nanay ko, gusto niya ata kaming pagudin. Sa bayan kami dinala. Pwede namang isang 5 minutes lang nasa school na ako. Sa bayan kami dinala, 10 minutes, 15 yung biyahe, mare. Parang anong trip kaya ng nanay ko? Gusto niya ata matagal kaming wala sa bahay, parang gano'n. So, kailangan ko pang mag-rent ng PC, ganyan. Kung may assignment, kailangan kong mag-rent ng PC. Kailangan kong matapos agad yung need ko gawin kasi nagbayad ako ng ginamit ko yung allowance ko. Tapos, yung phone ko naman nung time na yon is more on text lang. So, more on update lang sa classmate, ganyan. So, ayun. Kaya, nung time ko, naririnig na namin siya kasi nga, kaya natuwa kami kasi nga, parang in-explain sa amin na okay lang yan, kaya walang board exam ayun, yun ang topic. Kaya walang board exam course natin, si computer engineering kasi technology. Talagang nag-e-evolve siya. Tapos parang iOS, nag-upgrade siya. So they cannot make an exam na only involves iOS 11. Let's just say, di ba? Kasi, for example, student ako ngayon, ang pinag-aaralan ko is nasa iOS 17. 17 na, no? Paano ako mag-e-exam from iOS 11, nasa iOS 17 ako? That's why napag-usapan na itong sina-registered or certified. Nagbabago siya kasi nagbabago din yung sa atin. Though, andun pa rin naman, kaya nung sinabi ko kanina, meron pa rin nandun. Ang lang siguro is may mga nadagdag or may mga different approaches na ngayon. Kaya parang okay, na-boost kami nun na excuse me, okay, ganito pala, yun pala yung idea, why? That's why parang ako proud ako nun na okay, may laban talaga yung course ko, ganyan. Yun, kaya aware ako dun. Hindi ko lang alam paano yung steps or what are the steps na need ko if I want to pursue it or if I want to take those.
Engineer Hasmilio, since you've known these certifications, and let's assume that you know the process of taking these, are you considering to take those as part of your growing career?
Yeah. Yes. I want to prove them na computer is just not lang computer engineering. So we can and we will prove them wrong. Parang ganon. Yun, oo. I want to take masters. I just don't find time. Pero I'm considering those. It's just that minsan, pag na akong mag-aral. Yun lang. Yun lang din yung hindrance ko na pagod na ako sa work ko, tapos parang dadagdagan ko pa yung pagod ko studying. Pero I want to add another achievement for me as a computer engineer. So, yep.
Despite of lack certifications for computer engineering, naging part-time instructor si Engineer Husmilio for computer programming, computer-aided design, and other design subjects at the university from 2021 to 2022. This move to her life is because of the financial problems that their family are taking with. Bilang panganay, she's responsible to help her family to avoid this crisis. However, there's much more than teaching why she left it too quick. Ang tanong lang, is she willing to continue or to back to the university para magturo uli? Or it's just a core memory that will never be happen again?
But to be honest, no, kasi mahirap siya. And siguro, to be very honest, since this is just from me, nahihirapan ako. First is dun sa mga need gawin nga. Kasi sobrang daming requirements then. So, if you do not understand, minsan yung mga professors nyo pag umiinit yung ulo, sobra din talaga yung stress nila when it comes to teaching. And siguro, considering my age, I think, kasi students will think of me as too young for my profession. Though, sabihin na natin na I have skills. Sabihin na natin na I am capable to teach. Parang ganan. Pero, considering my age, some of the students, I'm not talking generally to all of the students, okay? Some of the students, and this is from my previous encounter, okay? Some of the students, siguro sa sobrang comfortable nila, they sometimes forget na I am their professor. My experience is that I already gave her, I already gave that student their grade, yung class nila. And I noticed na etong dalawang to, friends sila. So, nag-handle ako ng ibang course kaya baka sabihin nyo CPE yun, ganun. Nag-handle ako ng ibang course. Mechatronics, Civil, ICE, CPE. So, ayan, hula lang kayo alin doon. So, etong dalawang to, siguro friends sila, BFF sila. This person reached out to me asking for the breakdown of her grades. Kasi ito daw si friend niya is ito yung grade niya. Online kami nun. So, I already get the idea na hindi porket isa yung pinapagawa ko sa inyo na program, ibig sabihin, isa na kayo ng grade. Kasi parang nakuha na yung idea na, okay, same sila. Either nagtulungan sila or may nagkopyahan sila. Kasi noon naman time ko, sabi ko nga, okay lang naman magkopyahan. Wala namang kaso sa akin kasi unang-una, online tayo, hindi ko yan mapipigilan. Kahit gaano ko kayo pagbawalan, hindi ko yan mapipigilan. Pero, you need to assure na kung magtutularan kayo, or kung ikaw magpapatulad si Trisha, manunulad si Carlo, or magpapatulad si Carlo, manunulad si Trisha, you two need to assure na nagturuan kayo on how to do that. Yun naman yung sabi ko sa kanila. Kasi hindi ko yun mapipigilan. So, ayun, to cut it short, nag-a-ask siya ng breakdown. Tapos alam niyo kung anong grade niya? 1.5.
Taas na nun.
Kaya parang kasi ito, kino-compare ko kasi meron akong diff checker wherein I compare programs. So nakikita ko who are those na computer programming ang hinawakan ko for different courses. Kaya wala din kayong i-judge subject. So, kita mo dun sa tool kung sino yung nagpalit lang nung nasa loob ng parentheses, ganyan. So, parang gano'n yung consideration. Pero I want to give it a chance na, okay, baka talagang nagtulungan sila. That's why, ang taas pa rin. Parang ayokong ma-feel nila na masyado akong, lalo for example, if lalo kung halimbawa sa mga ICE yun, na minor subject lang naman nila, ayokong masyadong ibigay yung idea na pa-major ako, parang ganyan. So, I get offended by the fact na the student is questioning me about the grade I gave to them. Parang, hindi ko ba nagagawa ang dapat kong gawin? So, yun yung mga bagay na kinakatakot ko. But ideally, if I want to teach or go back to teaching after taking masters, yes naman, I'm not closing the doors for that.
Earlier, we mentioned about the work first time and the Scrum Master certification. Now, let's know what is this all about. Engineer Hosmilio, what are these certification of yours, and do they have any connection to you and your profession as a computer engineer?
Actually, all of those certifications, especially the work first time, it was only, or it can only be used and acknowledged in workforce software or in that specific project. I mean, it's not like the registered or certified CPE wherein it was acknowledged generally. Like if I go out, I'm certified, something like that. But if, for example, the project or company is looking for these certifications, I cannot use my current certifications. It can only be used to a specific one. Agile Senior Scrum. It was a practice or a certification that deals on how to manage a project. Parang ganon. And what are the steps generally naman. So it can be used to different projects and it can be applied. So I'm not just sure, hindi ako sure if ma-acknowledge siya ng ibang company, but the practice from that certifications and the learnings can be applied to different projects compared to those other three that focuses only on the workforce software.
Okay. So, okay po. Na-gets naman po namin yung point. Ikaw, Trisha, gets mo yung point? So, dapat maintindihan natin siya. But, so yung pong certifications na yon siguro in short answer na lang po. Does it positively affect or nakatulong siya to your present and past works? Those certifications right now.
Yeah. Because I was acknowledged or I was being prioritized kasi my previous work and my present work, it acknowledged the skills and at the same time the certifications. Kasi siguro let's just say it was an advantage compared to those na skilled about dun sa environment na yun. So, oo, kasi those certifications were also the reason why I can demand, generally speaking. Kung nung una, for example, nung grad hair ako, kung ano lang yung ibigay sa akin, kasi nga hindi pa ako certified or babago pa lang ako nag-a-adjust, or isa pa lang yung certifications ko related to workforce, hindi ako ganun ka makademand. Pero now that I am skilled, I have different experiences, I was able to handle different projects from a previous company and the another company, so different clients siya. I can demand. Sometimes if I will consider things I can decline. So yeah, that's the thing about those certifications, which gave me the advantage since the workforce time or workforce software is in demand in the market kasi hindi ganun, though madami naman, pero deployed sila, let's just say deployed sila, and I am still being reached out or being offered by a job related to workforce time. Until now, they're trying to email me, contact me on different platforms.
It looks like Engineer Josmilio has something more to say. But to make her preference understandable all throughout her career, we've prepared 10 questions with 2 options each. She will choose an option without any explanation. Fast talk, kumbaga. So, Engineer Josmilio, be ready for our fast talk in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Python or Java?
Java,
Python or C++?
Python,
C++ or Java?
Java,
Being a software consultant or package consultant?
package,
Hardware or software?
software,
Programming or CAD design?
programming,
What's the best, your present or past company?
present,
Software engineer or computer engineer?
computer engineer,
Last is being a registered or certified computer engineer.
certified.
What a wonderful sets of answers from Engineer Josmilio. But nang tinanong natin siya, ano nga ba ang best experience para sa kanya? Ang past or ang present? She obviously answered the present. She insisted that the present is more successful than any other else. The past is more on failures and learning experiences na nag-hone sa kanya sa kung ano man ang ano siya ngayon. But then, these experiences will also be learning na kung saan makikita niya at madali niyang masusolusyonan ng mga bagay kapag hinarap niya uli ito sa ikalawang pagkakataon.
After knowing the life and work experiences of Engineer Josmilio, let us now know her realization upon the 3 years of her work career and the other takeaways during her journey, starting from her first year as an engineering student.
Ayun, the realization siguro is that our profession, let's say, generally na, our profession assures us na somehow we are secured in the future. So, siguro yun na lang para mas maikli. As long as we are going to put an effort to it. We are going to give our best. We are willing to learn. We are open for failure. And, ayun, if gagawin natin lahat yun, if we're consider it all, then our future is secured. Kasi, gaya niyan, we can also take the path of teaching. So, 'di ba parang, I mean, may mga, 'di ba, may mga computer engineer naman na nagtuturo, pero imagine mo na you can also choose teaching. You can choose the network engineer. You can choose the software engineer. You can choose you as a programmer if you want to work independent. You can choose the hardware. May hardware pa tayo. If mahilig ka sa hardware itself. So, ang dami nating pwedeng puntahan na minsan hindi pa need natin mag-beg or mag-ask kasi tayo yung hinahanap. So, if you're going to put an effort for your profession, then your slot is secured.
Napaka-inspiring naman ang mga sagutan ni Engineer Josmilio. And she literally aced her profession despite of her being a 26-year-old engineer. But, Engineer Josmilio, what will be your advice or the set of advices to the current takers of computer engineering in the Batangas State University?
Okay, advices, medyo madami, pero First is never stop learning. That's one. Siguro, minsan, though you can rest naman, minsan, let yourself crave for new knowledges, new learnings, new skills. How to, and always give time to study how things work in our field. So, basically, iikot talaga siya sa knowledge. You as a software engineer, you as mag-write ng code. And then, second is handle proper time management. Sobrang halaga niya. Though, again, dun sa sinabi ko kanina na minsan kasi hindi tayo time-based, effort-based tayo. Why? We can make things work or we can create something in a short period of time. Kasi that's what we do best. Ika nga. Proper time management. Hindi porket madami kang time is papahuli mo na lagi. Kasi consideration na effort-based. Sige, okay na yan, kaya ko na yan, feeling ko kaya ko yan. Kasi naaral ko na yan eh. Tsaka na-practice ko na yan. Pero pagdating ng time na yun, eto na, ang daming errors. Sumabog na yung code ko. Wala na akong time. So, same din sa work. Ganun din. Masyado akong, for example, masyado akong maano sa idea na binabayaran nyo ako kasi kailangan nyo ako. Tapos nung time na kailangan na talaga ako, hindi ko naman mabigay. 'Di ba? Parang hindi siya okay. Kasi first siguro, sabihin natin, dama yung company sa action ko na yon. Pero at the end of the day, sa akin yung impact nun. Kaya that's another one, proper time management. Kasi if you're able to handle your time properly, you can allot time to others or for other things. Not only sa life nyo as a college. Kasi doon papasok yung next advice ko, which is enjoy life. Huwag nyong hayaang umikot yung mundo nyo sa pag-aaral lang din. Though, consider your future, but prioritize yourself. Kasi at the end of the day, yung mga sarili natin yung meron tayo. Don't afraid to take steps backward. Don't afraid to take step forward. So that's two things. So it's okay if nakapag-take step ka na forward, babalik ka, rest ka, breakdown ka, pero always put or always consider saan ka pupunta. Ano ba yung gusto mong puntahan? Okay lang yan, balik ka, punta ka uli. Balik ka, punta ka uli. That's okay. Bata pa naman kayo or bata pa tayo. Okay lang kayo as a student. Okay lang magpa-baby. Ika nga. Sinabi ko din yan sa isa. Okay lang magpa-baby. Kasi bata pa kayo. I mean, deserve nyo ika nga na i-baby pa. Pero, after nun, kailangan, kaya nyo na. Pag, andyan na, ito na yung time. Halimbawa, kailangan mo na maglakad. Kailangan kaya mo na. Aware ka, sige, aware ako na nagpa-baby ako nung time na to, pero pag kailangan ko nang gawin, kaya ko na. And gusto ko, or sa advice ko is that tutulog ka Carlo, JC, tutulog ka Trisha, gigising ka na proud ka sa sarili mo. Proud ka sa accomplishments mo. Kahit engineering student ka pa lang. And sa future, proud ka pa rin. Set limitations pa rin. And consider na you guys have limitation din. You're a human after all. Okay?
After the long journey of Engineer Husmilio in this interview, she have answered all of the questions that might answer the whole point of this presentation. As PEOs are created to assess our graduates, she proved that computer engineering graduates of Batangas State University can compete in the Philippine computing industry. However, being a computer engineer is also difficult as we are engaging in different situations and crisis in our engineering life. But before we end our presentation, let's ask Trisha on what are her key takeaways and what will be her specialty in computer engineering once he graduates.
Thank you for that wonderful story time, Miss Engineer Casmilio. My key takeaways in this said interview is that time management. We all know that time management is not a priority of all, especially me na nagpo-focus ako more on my gaming and other stuff than my studies, na I don't really have that much time to put a hold and multitask. But after hearing the side story of Engineer Casmilio, she inspired me to have a great time, enjoy life, even though you are multitasking. And as well as, I also learned to her that the key to my specialty of success is all about the knowledge that I'm going to have in this said university after I graduate. And my specialization to take once I graduated in this field is all about networking. Since I am very much interested in networking and the cybersecurity system of our government as well as the industry that we are taking on right now.
Thank you, Trisha. In my part, what makes me believe of this beneficial of this interview is yung pagiging masunurin and maabilidad ng isang computer engineering. They have the great time management and they can work in such force of time. But kung ako ang tatanungin, not all of the people is same as Engineer Casmilio. Sometimes they are fast learners, sometimes there are advantages and weaknesses that are no other than Engineer Casmilio. But then, let us take her experience to be part of our experience for the whole journey on the remaining time here at Batangas State University. And kung ako ang tatanungin kung anong specialty ang kukunin ko, it's all about robotics. We all know that robotics is in demand now together with programming in AI. And me as well is in love with robotics since then. However, hindi ko lang siya nagustuhan because I have other dreams to comply. But having said that, robotics is one of the most futuristic works in our field. And I believe that everything on that will be beneficial not just for me, but to the university that I belong and be proud that I have their name in my program and career.
And with this, we will end everything for now. We would like to express our gratitude for Engineer Casmilio for lending us your time and effort to be involved in this year of CPE Kwentuhan session.
And we would like to grab this opportunity to give this certificate of appreciation to Engineer Donna V. Casmilio in participating to our online kumustahan for the future of the aspiring computer engineers of the university. Her skills and passion to the industry have created a glance of future for other computer engineering students. On behalf of all computer engineering students at the Batangas State University, the National Engineering University, we are honoring and acknowledging your presence in the coding industry of the Philippines. And to formally close our presentation, I am Giancarlo M. Reyes, an aspiring computer engineering student.
And I am an aspiring engineering student, Trisha Micaela J. Medrano. Here at Computer Engineering,
We continue to pursue excellence for innovation.
life transformation, and building the nation.
Maraming salamat
God
and
bless.
magandang umaga.